Hello, and welcome to another basketball edition of the Adrienne Ross Show. Just wanted to talk to you just for a little bit because we know there's a game tonight between the Indiana Fever and the Las Vegas Aces. I want to call them the Lost Vegas Aces. And I hope we can say that about them at the end of this game. This is a rematch from Wednesday's game in which the Indiana Fever lost to the Las Vegas Aces. That game ended with Las Vegas at 86, Indiana at 75. Wasn't happy with that game at all. That was one of the games where you find yourself itching and therefore scratching because it just looked that bad. But that's the good news. As bad as it looked, as bad as some players played, the Indiana Fever only lost 86 to 75. It looked worse than that. It really did. So there's some good news. But lately, it hasn't been looking that wonderful for this team, which just found its way into the playoffs since 2016. Here's the deal, though. When you look at the stats in this game, you realize that it's going to be better. Because I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to see tonight. You're not going to see Caitlyn Clark shoot the percentage she shot on Wednesday night. Let's take a look. On Wednesday night, Caitlyn Clark, here we go. Caitlyn Clark had 16 points, okay? She shot 2 of 22 from the field. A 27.3% field goal percentage. She shot 1 of 10 from three-point land. 1 of 10. That's it. And she ended up with 16 points, and she ended up with, here we are, assists. She had 6 assists, and she also had 3 rebounds. But again, I want to focus here. Right here, 6 for 22. Shooters are going to have bad nights. Absolutely. But I don't foresee Caitlyn Clark going 6 of 22 the second game in a row. You know, it's very rare that you're going to find shooters who are going to perform at that level, that bad, back to back like that. So no, I don't expect that at all. And today is Lexi Hull's birthday. Today, Lexi Hull is 25 years old. So we need a grown woman's game from Lexi. She went 3 for 5 in that game on Wednesday that lost to that terrible loss. It looked terrible, though the score doesn't scream terrible, but it was terrible. She went 3 for 5, 60% from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. She had 9 points, and 5 rebounds. And we know Lexi, she always is going to play hard. Today is her birthday. The last game, I think it was a birthday too. Somebody's birthday was either the last game or the game before. I think it was Timmy's birthday, the game before perhaps. But anyway, we need Lexi. We would love a point for each year. We would love 25, at least 25 points for Lexi. So that's something, Kelsey Mitchell, she had 24 in that game. She did well. But again, back to my point. My point is that you're not going to find Caitlyn Clark going 6 for 22 again. And if she had made some of these shots here, I mean, this would have been a whole different story right here. But let's look at the Las Vegas Aces in that game. A'ja Wilson, the presumptive MVP by most accounts, she went 11 for 28 from the field at 39.3%. That wasn't good, okay? And she ended up with 27 points. So it took her 28 shots to get 27 points. Not a stellar night. She added to that 12 rebounds, as opposed to Aaliyah Boston, who ended up fouling out. She was in foul trouble. Yeah, she had 10 rebounds, but she only has 6 points. We can't have that. We can't have that tonight, okay? But yeah, 6 points, foul trouble. A'ja Wilson again, 11 for 28. Not a good night for her. And let me just tell you this. The defense is going to be strong. Jackie Young, she's going to put the defense on. Now, understand, we cannot control the officials. Again, to lose by that amount, when it looked worse, when we shot horribly, lose by only 11 points with the officiating as it is in this league and the physicality that is celebrated rather than the whistle blown when it should be, or the whistle not blown the whistle blown when it shouldn't be and not blown when it should be, is what I'm trying to say. There's some things, some odds against us, but let me tell you, Las Vegas Aces, 2-time defending champions, they know that the Indiana Fever has never beaten them. That's the only team the Indiana Fever has not beaten this season. They want to keep that record intact. You best believe, okay? They want to keep it intact. They want to keep the physicality going because I'm sure they're thinking the reason why Caitlyn shot so poorly is because the D that was on her. I'm sure they're thinking that. So they're going to amp that up and they're going to do everything they can do that the officials will let them get away with. And so we're going to find out if we have adjusted, if Christy Sides has made adjustments so that A'ja Wilson does not get her regular 27 points. And that if we can do that without getting in foul trouble, that's a key also. Again, we can't control officiating, but we can control our part, right? So we'll see how we make adjustments. But again, I'm going to tell you what you're not going to see. You're not going to see Caitlyn Clark go 6 for 22 again, 2 games in a row, or 1 for 10 from 3-point land. You're not going to see that, okay? So Aces, they like the challenge of saying, we're going to be that standalone team. This team, the Indiana Fever, has never beaten this season. In Indiana, they're ready to bounce back. They don't want a repeat of what happened on Wednesday, so they're going to come and they're going to bring it. That's what I'm anticipating. I don't want the officiating being the deciding factor in any game, and I don't want poor coaching to be a deciding factor in any game, and I don't want players making stupid mistakes or being lazy, not boxing out, not rebounding, just doing those basic things. Do the basic things. We want to play a fast-paced game. Absolutely. To do that, you need stops on the defensive end. We must take care of the basketball. Let's get off to a good start. We did in the last game on Wednesday, 7-0 to start. What does Coach Becky Hammond do? Timeout right away. Said, yo, let's get this together. And they made adjustments. So I'm going to be planning, I am planning to go live for the game. So join me, please, for the game. And then afterwards, when the game is over, my plan is to then move over to the member, I'll call it the members block, if you will. But, whatever we want to call it, I'm going to move over to the membership, to a membership live for a little bit of time and talk it up with those members, with the MVP, the legend, and the GOATs will be in that. But everybody is welcome to, first of all, you're welcome to join the channel and be a part of that post-game live as well. But everyone is invited to be there during the game. We watch the game together. Let me tell y'all, we have a really, really good time. So make sure you do it when you come in, smash the like button. And now, if you would, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. That would be wonderful. I lost quite a few subscribers yesterday when I put out my post of my video talking about the Caitlyn Clark, Taylor Swift, Kamala Harris. I gave my insights, which I thought were very good. But like I said, there are people who just can't handle it. I guess, because they said bye-bye. So whereas yesterday I said I was at 31.6, I'm now at back down to 31.5. But I'm all right with that, But I'll roll with you guys. We'll rock together. And I hope to see you next time, which will be the game. God willing. God bless you abundantly.